and welcome one and all. This is the 12th man here on TTT, Season 7. We have a new season. We're going to have a lot to talk about, but as usual, we're going to start first with the thoughts. And the thoughts are very simple. All to play for. Everybody believes they can win. You talk to any one of the fans, including the fans who are here with us and the fans who are on camera all over Trinidad and Tobago, they all feel their team can win. But there can only be one winner, as there was only one winner in all the divisions last year. So we'll see what happens. A lot of transfers. Tomorrow it all starts. And from tomorrow onwards, it's going to be fun, a lot of entertainment, a lot of sadness, a lot of happiness. Here on the 12th man, we want to have fun, even with those who lose. And there are some here. All right, we'll be back. We'll take a short break. We'll be back.
The CZIT UNICEF National Secondary Schools Climate Quiz returns to TTT for an exciting new season. Look out for our students showing their knowledge about climate change and what we need to do in small island developing states. Test your knowledge and support your favorite team. 9 episodes plus repeats starting August 22nd, only on TTT.
Every morning begins with a story. The headlines you need. The voices you trust. The conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you. Conversations that spark new ideas. Stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT. This August, join TTT as we celebrate emancipation through a month of culture, history, and entertainment. In collaboration with the Emancipation Support Committee of Trinidad and Tobago, experience the Pan-African Festival as it unfolds across your screens. Beginning with the historic Emancipation Ceremony, live from downtown Port of Spain on August 1st, Emancipation Day, TTT brings you a month-long lineup of festival highlights, including the Youth Pan Extravaganza, Pan-African Night Concert, Unity Reggae Concert, and much more. Delve into our history, heritage, and the contributions of our African descendants through powerful documentaries that preserve stories of resilience, identity, and legacy. Plus, enjoy a selection of entertaining films and dramatic stories to round out your viewing experience. This August, connect with the culture, the stories, and the moments on TTT and ttt.live/stream.
Your news, anytime, anywhere. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News. Committed, accurate, relevant.
We're now on the cusp of learning how AI is interacting with the tools that we have been using. So now increasingly, we're using AI to fine-tune both the treatments that we're giving and also to help us with the complex decision making.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
All right, welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Remember, you can send us your messages, 684-3324, 684-3324. You'll see the messages, the number on the screen in a short while. But Mind Games is next. It's a new segment we have put in. We have put in Mind Games, of course, because I can't ask all of your experience. So let me start with the first guest, who is, of course, Chad Phillip, the president. He's the president of the Manchester United group in the Caribbean.
Yes, and Trinidad and Tobago.
And Trinidad and Tobago. All right. Which team, with this segment is called Mind Games, and it's really about asking you to tell us, from your perspective, which team plays the most mind games? Your team or which teams? And what do you understand by mind games? I'm not talking about your private life. I'm talking about football.
You're talking Premier League or across the board?
See where you're going? If you're talking your team, the Premier League.
I don't know. I would have to give. When I think mind games, first thing I think about is the coach and not the team, because coaches tend to influence that, right? And based on their press conferences, I would have to say Arteta, because he's one of the most unreliable managers for news. He'll come and tell you, you're not seeing this player at all, then boom, he's back. You can't depend on them and being somebody that plays fantasy.
You know. Here we are. We start a nice show, you know. I come here in a nice mind. My mind good, you know. A man pick on Arteta already, boy.
And then when you look at
Wait, this is the mind games here, people. Go ahead.
Mind games.
Go ahead and rant and rave.
Mind games.
Rant and rave in vain.
Arsenal will be the team that is
all
doing
right,
most.
I hear you. That leads us right to Nazira. Nazira, welcome. Nazira Mohammed, of course, who works here at TTT. Once you know sports, you know Nazira. Nazira supports Arsenal, obviously. And Nazira, mind games. You just heard a man try to play mind games. So what are your thoughts?
I think we need to have a mind game where we can mute a mic instead of just playing games with your mind.
Yeah.
But maybe we could look into that for next season.
Yes, I'll talk to Wayne Cunningham.
Definitely. I think it's a brilliant. He mentioned that Arteta plays mind games, but as someone who worked within a team management system,
right,
that's how you play poker. You don't show your hands, right? So if I tell you that this player isn't playing, that might be a genius move, because you as a team, as an opponent, supposed to prepare for every player, whether somebody, the coach or the manager says that they're playing or not. So if you fail to prepare to fail, right? But I think it will be interesting for this new season, seeing Xabi Alonso coming to Chelsea to see what sort of mind games he will play. So I think for me, that is my mind game for this season, and a question mark to see how their season will play off.
Interesting, and I just want to tell Chad Phillip, Arteta don't give a rat's about your FPL team. He don't care. He couldn't care. He couldn't care about your FPL team. How the hell that wanted to he? Anyway, let's go. Brian, mind game. Brian Springer, Chelsea supporter. Chelsea, before he say it, Chelsea are the World Club champions. All right, people? Chelsea are the World Club champions. All right. Don't say it again. I say it for you twice. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I have to say, I think if you had asked me that question, say 20 years ago and stuff like that, we had some characters in the game, like Jose Mourinho, Sir Alex, who used to be expert at that, set people up and really, really take them to task in terms of having them thinking twice, throwing words for them. They're ahead of them in the league, and they'll say things like specialist in failure, who's that? Make them feel, that whatever it is they're doing, they're destined to fail. And we don't really have those kind of characters. Probably the closest just left, that would be Pep Guardiola. He used to come up with some really quotes, but from our current crop, I can't really think of anybody in this season who I think really would be playing mind games. But I miss it. I enjoy those things.
All of us. Let's come to the Senator Brian Biggs, Senator supports Manchester United. He's the Vice President of the Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean Manchester United Group. Senator Biggs, tell us from your perspective, mind games.
Well, this season, we would have to say that I would have to agree with my president in that Arteta is the only surviving manager that I think comes from that era. So he will have some mind, he will play the mind games. As what Brian has said, the English Premier League had some of the greatest managers that played the mind games. You had Sir Alex Ferguson, of course. You had Jose Mourinho. You had Arsene Wenger. So I think coming out of that, then you had Arne Slot. So now you have Arteta. So Arteta will play the mind games. He will come in and talk about what Arsenal will do, what they can do, what they will not do, and they are the only ones who I think he is the only person that can play the mind games right now. Michael Carrick is a student of mind games.
That's your manager.
Yeah, that's our manager. He had the greatest manager that came out of the league, which is Sir Alex Ferguson. So I can see him doing some mind games as well. But outside of that, Arteta will stand out, I think.
All right. Before we go to the big quick question, start with you, Senator. Which team you want to see lose the most this season?
Oh, gosh. Well, it's a tie between City and Liverpool. It'll always be a tie between two of them.
Well, how do you expect City to play this season?
Well, this is the post era of season without Pep. So, and we saw how they played for the Shield. I mean, guys coming back from the World Cup. It'll be an interesting season to see how City will be.
Brian, which team?
Arsenal. Arsenal first, Arsenal second, Arsenal third, Arsenal fourth, Arsenal.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You know what they say? You don't pelt mangoes at what?
Rotten fruit.
Right, yeah. Nice try. Like, Lizzie?
Manchester United, because they're insufferable. And they just don't
the
know.
Fans,
Yeah.
not the team itself. And the players not bad.
More than Arsenal fans?
But
More than Arsenal fans?
Nah, you're insufferable.
Oh my God, more than Arsenal fans?
At least the ones that I
they
know.
win one league in how long? I know they didn't get they're the best thing out.
See what I mean?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why are you doing
That's all I have to say.
All right.
Drop my.
Wow.
All right, Chad, take us to the break. Who you want to see lose?
Well, we always like to see Liverpool lose, but I mean, at the end of the day, I have to gun for the champion, so we'd like to see Arsenal lose.
Nothing wrong with that. The man who plays Fantasy Premier League. Hope you don't pick no Arsenal. Anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back.
This August, join TTT as we celebrate emancipation through a month of culture, history, and entertainment. In collaboration with the Emancipation Support Committee of Trinidad and Tobago, experience the Pan-African Festival as it unfolds across your screens. Beginning with the historic Emancipation Ceremony, live from downtown Port of Spain on August 1st, Emancipation Day, TTT brings you a month-long lineup of festival highlights, including the Youth Band Extravaganza, Pan-African Night Concert, Unity Reggae Concert, and much more. Delve into our history, heritage, and the contributions of our African descendants through powerful documentaries that preserve stories of resilience, identity, and legacy. Plus, enjoy a selection of entertaining films and dramatic stories to round out your viewing experience. This August, connect with the culture, the stories, and the moments on TTT and ttt.live/stream.
You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. 'Cause when I'm falling and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. Oshun mi ba vijani. Oshun mi ba. Oshun mi ba vijani arubita yeah
I'm Jamila Bannister, host of the Socially Safe podcast, the new TTPS podcast where we share real stories, teach real lessons, and create real impact. From online safety and youth crime to community policing and personal responsibility, we go beyond the headlines and talk about what's happening in our communities with the officers and experts who are on the front lines. Because safety starts with awareness, conversation, and action. Tune in to the Socially Safe podcast on the TTPS YouTube channel, listen on Apple Podcasts, and on Spotify. Don't miss it.
Watch on TTT, Mondays, 6 p.m., Tuesdays, 1:10 p.m.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Questions of football here on the 12th Man on TTT, brought to you by Coca-Cola. All right, we're going to go straight into it. Question number 1. The new season is ahead. How are you feeling? All right. A, nervous. B, happy. C, relaxed. D, uncertain. E, same way. Same way as before, I guess. F, cool. So let me go over it again. Cool, the same way, uncertain, relaxed, happy, or nervous. Let me start with you, Chad. How you feel in terms of Manchester United?
Well, we feel happy. We ended the season very strong. Carrick had the most points scored by any manager during his run since he came on. So we ended the season strong from 6th or 7th and then up 3rd. So, and more importantly, most simple, just happy that football started, boy. The World Cup kind of hell, but you miss club football, boy. So
what you were doing in between the World Cup and now? What you did to be happy?
Work on my fantasy team.
Wait. Go on, anyway, Nazira, bring some sense here now. How are you feeling?
Relax.
Yeah,
coming in as champions, a long season, enough games to play. No sweat. Start off good and just hold on.
Any concerns at all? Any concerns? No?
Too early.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Brian Springer, Chelsea, new manager. How you feel?
He hasn't coached in league, but he played in league and he's quite familiar with what is required. So I anticipate we may start off a bit slow, but we'll gather some momentum, particularly once the guys who came back late from the World Cup get their fitness levels up and so forth. So yeah, just cool and excited to see what's coming next on the league.
Like Chad, you grabbed back? Like Chad, are you at grad as Chad is for the return of football?
Yeah, definitely. Was it watching the friendlies and stuff in between to get ready for my fantasy team, but it's nothing like the real thing.
You pick your fantasy team already?
Yeah.
I will come back and talk about that a little bit later. All right, Senator Big. How are you, Senator Brian Big? Nervous, happy, relaxed, uncertain, same way, or cool, Manchester United?
I feel happy. Glad to see football is coming back. It's good. I see it as happy to see who is going to step up, which player is going to be the man to watch, and it's just really great. It's good to see football back. Some people have already picked their spot where they're going to watch it. Some people have already put their rooms in order. Some husbands have already told their wives, hey, leave me alone. Football start. And
you think I have any wives that tell their husband that?
Or leave them alone?
No! No! I'm talking football here! Football! I'm saying, are there any wives that would have told their husbands that they're watching football? Leave them alone. That's what I meant.
But that's what I meant, yeah, leave them alone.
Oh, that's what I meant. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure we meant the same thing. I wasn't so sure we meant the same thing. But once we forget.
I think there are a few.
So you think there are some in some households in Trinidad and Tobago, there are women who love football more than men?
Yeah, there are some. Yeah, I know a few. It's been good for me because my business is boom after I am a lawyer.
Okay.
The divorce rate has gone up,
All right.
A little plug there.
Nothing wrong with that, Senator. Nothing wrong. Question number 2, again brought to you by Coca-Cola. Which team is under the least pressure and why? Now, you know the question, under the least pressure and why? A, Arsenal. B, Real Madrid. C, Liverpool. D, it could be for dunce, but no. D, Barcelona. E, Manchester City. F, Paris Saint-Germain. G, Tottenham. H, Chelsea. I, Manchester United. I'm going to start with 0. Near 0, which team is under the least pressure?
I think Tottenham. That's my wife.
That's it.
Ouch.
All right. Ouch. Indeed. Brian Springer.
I would say PSG. They've just won back-to-back Champions League. They keep winning the French League every year. They're under no pressure.
I think.
Nah.
All right. Senator?
That's a long list, boy.
A long list.
I would say the team that doesn't have the most pressure right now, yeah, I would say Tottenham because they really have nothing to play for. What are they going to play for? What? To see if they don't relegate again? Well, okay. We'll go with that. Because they ain't winning no league. They ain't winning no title.
I will say, as somebody who watches women's football, the women's team made some transfers this season, so they might actually compete in the women's
side of things.
Yeah.
Those set up the
I am a woman that watches football, so I mean, I do have a husband, but I can be the one that to tell you.
Yeah, the women's league, yeah. Who doesn't really
All right, Brian, all right. We understand.
Yeah.
We understand, Nazira. We understand you as well.
Yeah.
We understand. He not watching it, basically. He not watching the women's league.
No.
You know what you're missing.
All right.
Spurs, when I looked at that list, Spurs, I mean, you finished just above relegation.
Tottenham, for those who don't know, you're talking about Tottenham, right? Tottenham, yeah.
I mean, this will be, if you finish 10th, it's a successful season.
No pressure.
No pressure.
All right.
You know, Andre, everybody else said Tottenham, but they just spent a whole set of money.
That's what I'm saying.
So I am not sure that the fans are paying that money, you guys.
But they did that last season. They spent a whole set of money.
They spent more money this season.
And where they end up?
They spent more money this season.
It's where the flaw is, Brad. They almost get relegated. You know what I mean? I mean, the floor's so low for Spurs.
All them Tottenham fans watching this, and Wayne knows some too as well. They must be want to tell all kind of things, yes? Not you, buddy, but a lot of you, and not Nazir either. All right, let's go. Question number 3, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Hi. Oh, boy. Oh, Lordy. Who will come last in the Premier League? All right. Hull City, Coventry City, Ipswich Town, Sunderland, Newcastle, Brentford, Bournemouth, or Crystal Palace? Brian Springer, going to start with you first. So it's Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Brentford City, Newcastle, Sunderland, Ipswich Town, Coventry, or Hull City. Who will come last?
Who shall be last? Hull City.
Hull City?
As a matter of fact, in planning for my fantasy team, I am looking at every team that Hull is playing. I'm going to make sure.
Hull are the team that came up through the playoffs, basically, right?
And everybody in the championship was actually surprised they even made it that far.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't think they've strengthened that much either.
They're going for Hull?
Yeah, Hull.
All right, Hull it is. Senator?
I think it's a toss-up between Hull and Coventry. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a toss-up. Ipswich, they're known to be a very tough team, to be a fighting team, so they're going to fight. But
so basically, what so far both of you all are saying is that the battle is between the 3 promoted teams.
Yeah. Because everybody will be gunning to send them back down.
All right, remember last year Sunderland stayed up, eh? Sunderland and Leeds stayed up, despite everything. Yeah, and they made it. Chad, who for you?
Hull, but the main reason I believe Coventry is going to remain in the league. Hull mainly because of the goals conceded. The goals conceded record was horrible. If you looked at the goals conceded, Hull had relegation numbers in terms of goals conceded. They were the last team in the draw to make it. So they barely sneaked in. And if it didn't have a team getting disqualified, maybe they would not have sneaked in. So I think they would be and then when you look at the spend, Coventry and Ipswich have spent some money. Hull hasn't spent as much. So I don't think they're prepared for the Premier League. You know?
So that's why you're very happy for Saturday.
Well, it's best game to start, I guess.
And Man United to play against Hull.
Yeah.
I hear you. Nazira?
I'll go with Hull.
Hull, right too, boy.
Yeah.
Hull.
I mean, you have to really look at the logistics and the facts of it. They haven't really done anything to build themselves up now that they're in the top tier. So I think it's just going to be a struggle for them to even stay afloat. At the start of the season, I can't even look to the middle and the back end of the season for them, but just the start of it.
But it's nice to see them back, though. They have some nice fans, eh? They have colorful fans. They have been known to have the fans that actually be thrown out of a stadium. So they have colorful fans.
You know, so I hope they didn't light up all the color on Saturday. Hull! Saturday, Hull, show them that they're talking rubbish, Hull, right? You play good football on Saturday. Let's take a short break. We'll be back.
Resilient, brave, worthy. 12 majestic women, 12 majestic journeys. Majestic Makeover Season 3, coming soon to TTT. And TTT Live Online.
Majestic Makeover Season 3 is powered by...
Hey, up for this exciting challenge and confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
I'm Renee Sion with another edition of Caribbean Week in Review.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. All right, next up is the Fantasy Premier League. Let's go to the man who loves the Fantasy Premier League and who's waiting on Arteta. All right, Chad Phillip. Chad, you pick your team already?
Of course, long time.
How many players you have from Manchester United?
3.
How many players you have from Liverpool?
1.
How many players you have from Manchester City?
2.
How many players you have from Tottenham?
None.
I just asked you that.
I mean, I expect Tottenham's defense to be better because they bought some good midfielders and they also, Senesi, they bought some good defenders as well. So do I expect Spurs? I will invest in Spurs at some point.
I told Manchester United, who you pick? Who's the captain? Fernandes?
Bruno Fernandes, Mbumo, and Lemans, the keeper.
Who? Lemans, the man who threw away the game for Belgium in the World Cup?
Yeah, well, Belgium is not Manchester United. He'll play better for us.
All right, well, glad you picked him, certainly. All right, so the majority of players they pick it from Manchester United.
First 2 games is 2 promoted teams. It just happened that is my team, but it is some fantasy decision. It's not about
No. I just want to know when we see a low down. I want to know why. I try to analyze it for myself.
All right.
Lizzie, do you play at all?
Well, I only got the invitation before the show started, so I still have to pick my team.
Pick a team.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll give you a brand and you pick a team already.
Yeah, definitely.
How many players do you have from Chelsea?
1.
1?
I'm trying to spread it out.
Hold on. Why?
No, but I spread it out. So I want to have the best player from every team.
No.
We're financially
That
possible.
way telling me honestly why? You don't feel Chelsea good enough?
No. I want to play. I want to get as much points as possible. This had nothing to do with loyalty to the team. This had loyalty to scoring points.
All right. So you're saying you're not like Chad. You're going for points.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
So you have 1 player from every team then?
Strangely enough, I have two from Tottenham.
Tottenham?
Their keeper is on my bench, and the defender Van der something.
Van der Haan or Van der Ven, the guy who fast, who have some speed.
Correct.
The Dutch guy. Okay, all right. Senator, have you played?
I haven't, unfortunately. I've not put nothing together.
You have until tomorrow. There's about 2 o'clock tomorrow. I think they cut off, eh?
That's all right.
You have enough time?
Yeah.
Are you going to follow the same pattern as Chad and pick outside of Manchester United men?
Based
on loyalty. So you not like Brand, you don't want to win. You want loyalty. There's a difference between wanting to win and loyalty, eh?
Sir.
Go ahead, let me hear.
Sir.
Go ahead.
If you want loyalty, you pick Arsenal.
Sir.
Yeah, see? Yeah, the young lady tell you.
Sir.
Go ahead, let me hear.
The one thing I am known for is loyalty.
All right, so then we're going to Manchester United.
But you don't support Arsenal.
No, you can't support Arsenal and be loyal. No way.
Who have the most loyal fans?
And I'll say it here.
Say it.
Because I am in TTT.
Yes.
So I'll say it here.
Yes.
When it comes to loyalty, you cannot get anything better than a UNC man.
All right. We Better than an Arsenal man? Better than an Arsenal man? I told you tell me before Arsenal. You tell me before that it better have an Arsenal wife. Ain't tell me that?
I said, but you have an Arsenal wife because they're loyal.
Right.
Right.
So the Arsenal man not loyal?
Never.
All right. I hear you. Let's see what you do, boy. All right, sir.
Time go to only appearing on one show for the season.
And also, she have a UNC senator in TTT.
All right, I hear you. All right, I hear you. All right, so now we have a new segment. So let's go to that new segment.
I'm not Bob the Builder. I'm not building no man for future. But if you're coming here to come with the things, cause I'm not Bob the Builder. I'm not building no man for future.
All right.
All right. That is correct.
All right. So let me see if I can introduce this segment here. This was anyway. I promise to do this not this week. All right. So this is really about who you're building up. You know. All right. So you as a Manchester United supporter, which player on your team needs to be built up? Which player you feel you have to go on, put your hand around and hug him and build him up? Which player need that on your team?
Off the top of my head, I'd say Marcus Rashford. Yeah. No, yes, Marcus Rashford had a very good loan at Barcelona, won the league with Barcelona, but Manchester United fans not enthusiastic to have him back.
Well, and other Manchester United fans, are we gonna ask the senator like you in terms of wanting to build up players, or you just want the man to perform? You ain't into this Sophie thing about building up no player.
I prefer the Jose Mourinho model. I prefer players that just let them run through walls.
So you ain't about that. You ain't want to build up no man.
I don't really like soft. I don't like soft players.
Leave it there. They don't want to respond. All right, Nazira.
Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Oh, but you know, Arteta said he's not for sale.
Correct. Right, and I think the back end of last season and during the World Cup, he had a fantastic run. He's shown that the investments in him has been paying off, and I think I would like to see him get more minutes this season, and I think he will play a big role for Arsenal. So my build-up player will be Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Good guy. Brian Springer, who you feel you want to put your hand around and hug up and build up?
Not necessarily put my hand around, but definitely in terms of building up confidence-wise and so on,
yes.
Our goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez, because
he's still there?
So hit exactly. And a lot of Chelsea fans would agree with me in saying that, if it's one position we thought we'd have definitely strengthened is in that goalkeeping area. We have the new guy from, who's the third choice from Belgium.
Another Belgium guy?
Yeah. He was actually the third one after Lamens in the World Cup.
Imagine they put he instead.
Can I tell Brian something?
Yes.
I think he needs to put his hand around Fernandes because no team want to buy him, even though he wants to leave Chelsea.
No.
Well, Fernandes by prick off his hand, eh? He's Argentine, ain't looking like he want to hug. The Argentine not into that.
Thank you. It just took me words out of my
He's
mouth.
not into that.
Yeah, but he need a little pep talk.
No, he's not the touchy-feely type.
Yeah, I think I have an Argentine fan next day, so I know that is not true.
Exactly.
Senator.
Well, really and truly, if I really have to do that, but I could really care less about Marcus Rashford, right? I never buy his jersey. I would say Martinez, our defender. He is coming back from injury. And I would say Lemens as well. I mean,
Lemens is who I would think about.
You did say he cost Belgium the World Cup. I mean, yes, he did. But he's a young guy. He's not the first keeper to make that mistake. And he's a guy that I think is going to be everyone we're going to be looking at this season. And Martinez needs to come back strong. He's coming off a very bad injury, and everybody will be looking at him. And he has actually told Enzo to come to United, and I don't see a problem with him coming to United.
They think Lisandro like to put the hand around him. He okay?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
He not like Fernandez.
Nah, for Fernandez, you need to understand. You. I mean, we're not talking World Cup, but your behavior is what also cost your team that final, right? And it is what it is, and let's see how it goes.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back. This is the 12th man here on TTT.
Since 1972, one sound has been living in the heart of Trinidad and Tobago, the longest running radio station in the nation.
We're your holiday soundtrack, whether it's on your day off, long drives, or house lives. We are always sweet.
This is music with meaning, music with memories.
Music that feels like home.
And it's not just the songs, it's the voices you trust, personalities you've grown with.
Laughter that sounds familiar. This isn't just radio, it's tradition. It's memories. It's part of who we are.
Sweet 100.1 FM, the rhythm of our identity, part of your family.
Always 100, guide you on your way. Sweet 100, sweet 100.
I'm Jamila Bannister, host of the Socially Safe podcast, the new TTPS podcast where we share real stories, teach real lessons, and create real impact. From online safety and youth crime to community policing and personal responsibility, we go beyond the headlines and talk about what's happening in our communities with the officers and experts who are on the front lines. Because safety starts with awareness, conversation, and action. Tune in to the Socially Safe podcast on the TTPS YouTube channel, listen on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Don't miss it.
Watch on TTT, Mondays, 6 p.m., Tuesdays, 1:10 p.m.
The CZIT UNICEF National Secondary Schools Climate Quiz returns to TTT for an exciting new season. Look out for our students showing their knowledge about climate change and what we need to do in small island developing states. Test your knowledge and support your favorite team. 9 episodes plus repeats starting August 22nd, only on TTT.
Every morning begins with a story, the headlines you need, the voices you trust, the conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you, conversations that spark new ideas, stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
All right, so we don't physically have a Wesa movement because the football hasn't started. But I want to do this right now for each of you all. So I'm going to start first with Chad. Chad, this is the Wesa movement. Which team, not in England, let's talk about Spain. Spain, which team in Spain you want to lose and you will ball Wesa the biggest? Which team? Is there?
Barcelona.
Say it again.
Barcelona.
All right. Let me hear your version of Wesa for Barcelona. Give me the version.
Wesa. I'll be looking at them, you know. Sad. Not with a sad face, not because I'm sad, but just, you know, how low the mighty has fallen.
Say it again.
How low the mighty has fallen.
The Zero, which team in Spain you think people dislike so much? Mourinho has returned to Real Madrid. That people dislike so much because of their fans? Cameramen, men in my ears, the case may be. Which team in Spain you think any people would say, Wesa? I just give you an example. You know.
You mean the team that I would like to see?
Yes, of course.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, nothing wrong with that. Why Real Madrid?
I think they have a chip on their shoulder, especially now that Mourinho is back and they've secured the services of Vinicius for a prolonged period of time. They think that they're now invincibles. And as much as I don't really support Barcelona men's team, I follow Barcelona women's team.
And they're the champions.
Yeah. So I have a... Come on, Brian. We could be civil.
All right. Relax. Go ahead.
But yeah, football, 12 man didn't say it's a men's football or women's football.
No, of course
right.
not.
So anyways.
We're still seeing a trend.
Anyways. Back to what we're talking
yes.
about.
So you're going with Real Madrid.
Correct.
So no wonder you're going with Real Madrid. And Henry is the man who's controlling the mics. You see what you have in your hand, eh? All right.
Well,
all right. That's telling me.
Unfortunately.
Henry. All right. Which team for you in Spain is the team that you want to lose the most because of their fans?
We kind of propped him when they said Jose Mourinho is back at Real Madrid because Jose Mourinho is my favorite
coach.
Yeah,
like Jose Mourinho, yes. I forgot.
So happy Barcelona. Sorry,
Are Barcelona fans so miserable?
Sorry?
Are Barcelona fans so irritable?
But the ones that I know aren't really miserable.
The ones you know?
They're just
Are you sure?
They could be a bit cocky. But
Are you sure the ones you know?
Yeah.
I'm just asking you.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, a bit cocky, but not insufferable. As Nigeria said, not like some.
You don't see them.
Not like
you
some
don't have to see them every week.
Fans.
You don't have to see them every week. All right, so you're not in that situation. Senator, which team in Spain? And you didn't say Wesa. You didn't say Wesa for them.
Oh.
Wesa! Ay. Say that again for Barcelona. Right? All right. Senator, which team in Spain irritates you the most and their fans?
Real Madrid.
Why Real Madrid?
Because I hate this.
Wait, hold on. I'm seeing a pattern. Go ahead.
You see, I hate this whole thing where people think you're unbeatable, right? I have always disliked Real Madrid for that. And that their fans always think we are unbeatable. Nobody can beat we. But they win a league in what, two seasons now? I mean, that says something. Now, for me, the great one or the special one is back.
Yes.
And I would like to see this current way how players are handle the man they call Jose Mourinho. Because this is a man who, when they tell him about the modern day footballer, his answer to that has always been, there's no such thing as a modern day footballer. Football is football. And for him, you don't play his style, you're gone. Because I would love to see how Vinny will make out with him. Because for Vinny, Real Madrid people is, we believe in Vinny. Well, Brazilian people thought of him too, and they didn't win a World Cup.
I want to disagree with you there. I don't think all of the Madrid fans are approving him. There were times he was booed in his own stadium and that kind of thing.
Yeah, because Vinny likes to think that he is the special one. But no, the special one is the manager. And for me, it will be this, Wesa, the special one, come back and they still didn't win.
You know, interesting you will say that, but I heard someone, and they asked Mourinho, because he had attacked Vinny when Vinny had accused the guy from Benfica of making a racial comment. And he said he would do it again. He said, but now that Vinny's on his team, he will defend Vinny against anybody. Yep. That is always.
No, but that's how Jose is. Yeah. Jose supports his players, he supports his team. But the minute you step out of line with him, you're gone. And he will treat you like if you are the worst thing out. I mean, the best example to give of that is Paul Pogba. When he made it clear, he called Pogba a virus. He said, hey, the man is a virus on a team. So Jose Mourinho will be the deciding factor.
Also, when he was coaching Manchester United, the German captain was Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Yeah.
He sent him, banished him to the BT. He said, you have no future here.
Yeah.
So,
but one thing with Jose, he is known for winning trophies. He is known for it. He won trophies with United. He won trophies with Roma. He won trophies with where he is. He's known for it.
Yep.
So let's see.
All right. So I think we're going to go. All right. We're in a short while. We will be going and taking some of the WhatsApp messages. I'll read them in a short. But before I do it, let me ask Nazira a question. Nazira, I want to center on you and ask you this question. From your perspective now, Paris Saint-Germain, we've spoken about they're under no pressure. Can they repeat?
I think they can. They have a couple French players, a few French players who had a good run out of the World Cup. I think the only concern for them will be how healthy can Ousmane Dembele remain for the entire season, because we know at the back end of the season last year, well, this season, I shouldn't say last year. Last season, he picked up a couple injuries. During the World Cup, he had a few knocks that he played with. Yes, he was a bit effective, but I supported France for the World Cup, I don't think he was as impactful as I thought he could have been.
All right.
So I think, no pressure, but they can perform.
All right, next up, we got to take your messages. Hot Bring It next.
Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know when the hotline bling.
All right, so I'm going to read from the cell phone. All right, people, here it goes. Marvin says, hello, Arsenal, record goal, 24 seconds. This always surprised their fans. Will football records love this? Go Arsenal. All right. Sunil says, yeah, the Arsenal show is back with your Arsenal host, Andre Arsenal Batiste. Take it away, Andre. The EPL sucks this year. No Pep, no league. When Haaland leaves next year, it will be worse. All right, Sunil is a Manchester City fan, clearly. Sunil, good night to you. All right. Curtis Cox, a Chelsea fan. Curtis Cox says, can't wait to watch Arsenal versus Coventry. Good evening, everyone. 2 Man United supporters. Happy to see that Arsenal still have supporters. All right. Earthquake. Earthquake is a man who supports Manchester City. He says, congratulations, Arsenal, for failing to win yet another Champions League. All right. This is Roger. Roger says, this is for you, Brian. Roger says, Brian is stuck in the Club World Cup win. It's good you showed him up. Andre, maybe Brian will move on now. Hold on. 3 years. And finally, Curtin Charles, this is another Chelsea fan here, Curtin Charles. He says, good night. PSG is least bothered team in France. There is no team in France to seriously compete with them. Indeed, he is very much right.
That is expected.
Yeah, he is indeed very much. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back.
Unleash your imagination with TTT's Terrific Toon Time. Join us as we stop evil geniuses from taking over the world from Super Z. Or hop on board for a journey into outer space with Galaxy Kids. Be a part of our quest to save the forests alongside our robot pals from Bugsbot Ignition. Or let's go exploring with Duda and Dada. Catch Terrific Toon Time weekdays at 4:15 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. It's fun-filled adventure with Terrific Toon Time right here on TTT.
Ever wondered what happens before the lights come on? Before the crowd pours in? Before the magic hits the stage? This is your all-access pass. Sneak Peek with Junior K takes you behind the scenes of the biggest cultural moments and the hottest events across TNT. From the sound checks to the stage setups, from final rehearsals to exclusive interviews. If it's about to be big, we're already there. Catch Sneak Peek airing daily on TTT and relive every moment on all our social media platforms. Sneak Peek with Junior K, where the story starts before the spotlight.
We're now on the cusp of learning how AI is interacting with the tools that we have been using. So now increasingly, we're using AI to fine-tune both the treatments that we're giving and also to help us with the complex decision-making.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Every morning begins with a story, the headlines you need, the voices you trust, the conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you, conversations that spark new ideas, stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
Your world moves fast, so do we. TTT News brings you the people, events, and issues that matter most. Stay informed, stay ahead. TTT News, every night at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. All right, we're going to go. Thank you. Of course, next up, Floors WD. We must always remember them and thank them very much. Also, one of our sponsors. All right, we're going to roll it back here now. Let's roll it back. Roll it back quickly. Roll it back with, I'm going to roll it back with the Senator first. Senator, best moment last season.
I think the best moment is bringing in Carrick. That's really the best moment for me, is bringing in Carrick. Because he came in and he got the most points.
Yeah.
And he literally revitalized the squad. He brought in a team that nothing was happening. And he came in and we reached where everybody thought we was going to get relegated, especially Arsenal. People thought we was going to get relegated. And look, we came third. Yeah.
I don't know what thing you will get relegated. I don't know how that would be a little bit too much. The year before, maybe. But all right. For you, greatest moment last season.
Well, given the horrible season that Chelsea had, I would just pick up like a moment.
Yes.
That would have been João Pedro, a goal that he scored where he did a bicycle kick. I think it was a losing one of the games we lost, but it was just such a spectacle. For me, it could have been one of the contenders for goal of the season. And that just lit up my day. I was watching the game. I was like, yes, that was a goal. It really, really got me all pumped up and excited for this season coming up now.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Zero, best moment.
Winning champions, the EPL.
Oh, it couldn't be Champions League.
A little frightened.
Couldn't be Champions League.
Speak it into me.
Brian, Senator, come on, Brian.
Maybe the women's team might get a chance.
Oh, Lord.
The women's team did win it in 2025.
You see?
And the FIFA Club World Championship.
The Arsenal women's team getting a Champions League under the men's team. I mean, oh God.
They've won 2.
Yeah, where? But who watch it?
All right. Sean, help us here. Which moment for you?
The first 3 games when Carrick came in.
Oh, okay, right.
The wins against City and Arsenal. Yeah, that was fantastic.
You sleep on Arsenal, or you sleep with Arsenal, because the Arsenal always comes out of your mouth all the time.
Arsenal are the champions.
Always,
you know the best ones is the ones that's better than the
champions.
Yes, all right.
But it just happened that
as you think about
Arsenal.
Them. Hey, Ateta is not going to help you in ENFPL. He's not helping you. He's not helping you. Ateta, don't blame man at all. All right, I want to thank all of you all. Final thoughts quickly as you go. Who is going to win the English Premier League?
Manchester United. 21 is coming.
Right, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. You said that actually last season too. In the middle of the season. When you were not in the lead. When you were about 8. But anyway, nevertheless, but it's okay. Remain there. Who's going to win the English Premier League?
North London forever.
All right, North London. Brand?
Because it pains me to say this, Arsenal.
Oh,
a man with good sense. He might have no hair, but he has real brains inside there. He has real brains inside there.
All right. Senator, end the program for them here. Who's going to win?
Well, my club. I always put my club to win, Manchester United. You know, I I'd like to hear.
Go ahead.
Is that a team that didn't win in how many years?
22 years.
22 years.
22.
You know, oh God, decades. You know, when you see little tumbleweed passing, you know, but yet, you know, they have some fans. The question is always asked.
Go ahead.
The question I always ask an Arsenal fan is, how long you supporting Arsenal?
Do you support
right?
West Indies?
Do I support West Indies?
Yeah.
I'm a West Indian, of course.
Okay, so.
Right? But I always ask them, how long you supporting Arsenal? Because when you ask them certain questions about their own club, they can't answer. Because you know why? Because bandwagoners is always coming. And then you're coming to jump in the fray by saying, well, you know the women's team doing well too. But who really watching them? Who really watching that? Really?
Actually, women's football has actually taken off. So
very popular.
I would like you to know that. So.
All right. On that note, we want to thank everyone. We thank certainly Coca-Cola, and we thank Floors WD and all of those here at TTT. This is the 12th month. Good night.
The 12th Man is brought to you by Coca-Cola, sharing in the real magic of
This is TTT. Live for local.
The Carney Swamp gives you a feeling of being in the wilderness. You're just like 15 minutes away from Port of Spain, but when you're within the swamp, you feel as though you're somewhere far.
Every day, you don't know what to expect. It's so amazing, you might just stumble upon snakes mating, scarlet ibis feeding right in front of your eyes.